Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl latesha-kharizma. To all my new KSQUAD members, hey girl, hey. Let's get into this review. So I am back with another wig review. Today we're talking about the Butta Lace 360 by Sensationnel, Butta Unit 10. And I have her in the color Beige Blonde. I'm going to link all the information you need down below if you want to go ahead and purchase this unit, dolls. But let's just go ahead and get into the stats. So this comes with your standard 2 combs in the front, 1 comb in the back with your adjustable straps. This is a synthetic hair unit. It is 30 inches long. This is also heat resistant, fiber safe up to 400 degrees. Pre-plucked baby hairs along the hairline and nape, a glueless install. That also comes with an elastic wig band, 360 HD lace, virtually undetectable, wider and deeper parting. So yes, snaps. This is for the extra girls. This is for the extra girls, ma'am. If you are not extra, go ahead and keep watching anyway so I can get my views, girl. But I'm just saying, this is for the extra girls, okay? 1, love the beige blonde color from Sensationnel. I've reviewed, I think, 2 others in the beige blonde color, and it always works against my skin tone. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's like the perfect blonde. It's not too bright, not too dark. It's the perfect blonde. So the beige blonde color is chef's kiss. Now I already know y'all gonna be like, girl, that's a long unit, because it is, ma'am. She is 30 inches long, doll. Usually I'll say, you know what, it is a bit too long. You know, you can always cut her, which is true. You can always cut the unit, whatever. But I'm keeping this unit at 30 inches because it just goes with the unit. It is super extra, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at 30 inches. Layers are on point. I believe there's 3. 1, 2, and then your third is going to be your 30 inches down here. Oh my God, this is such a pretty unit. You know, for the last couple of weeks, I've been reviewing extra units, just like extra, just giving the sauce, right? So anywho, ma'am, really excited to review this. As soon as I saw her, I told Sensationnel I want to review the unit, you guys. As far as the texture is concerned, this is going to be a light, soft, yaki texture. And when I say soft, I mean soft. Fingers are going right through her. Density is on point. Don't feel any tracks really going throughout the unit. A little bit there at the nape, but that's fine because the unit is fairly thick, so you can't see the track, so that's a good thing. Not gonna lie, this is a heavier unit, so I would suggest that you sort of wear this during the fall and winter months, ma'am. If you decide to wear this as a summer unit, just for going out or whatever you need to do, keep in mind it's heavy, okay? There's a lot of hair going on here, and you will be hot depending on where you are, what you got on, or whatever. So yeah, the unit is a bit heavy. There is a lot of hair going on. But once again, not mad. I think that this is the way that the unit is supposed to be constructed, just for the voluptuousness of the unit. Did I say that right? I said voluptuousness. I meant voluptuous, girl, whatever. Whatever. I've not been to high school since 1994. Like, come on, let's move on. So this is how Miss Lady looked right out of the package. Now remember, this is a 360 unit, so there's lace all the way around the unit for a low ponytail look, which I am not going to attempt. I tried and I was just like, I can't, man. It's a lot of brushing going on with the low ponytail, but the low ponytail is absolutely gorgeous on the model, you guys. So yeah, 360 all the way around, dolls. This is not a frontal unit. So basically the middle part that you see is basically how you're going to have to wear the unit. If you want to shift the unit, that's pretty much up to you. But the way that this is styled, I would literally keep this as a middle part or just throw her back, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. But shifting the unit, I would recommend against it. But once again, this is my unit. I'm going to do what I want with my unit. You do what you will with yours, okay? So yeah, 360 unit. They do have adjustable straps. My head is a peanut size smaller head. So this is going to be small, medium, and large head girl friendly due to the elastic band back there that you can adjust. I don't have any combs adjusted at all. Just went ahead and put the unit on. It's pretty nice and snug. It's not uncomfortable at all. Talking about the lace a little bit more, you guys. So it does say that, you know, it's an HD lace wig. The way that the unit is styled, once again, there is no melting. It is a glueless unit, you guys. Like, I can literally lift the wig up and shift her if I want to. So I don't have this melted down at all. So you can just cut that lace. The lace is really nothing pertaining to the wig as far as like melting it. Now it did come with minimal baby hairs that you can utilize if you want to into the unit, depending if you know, want to go ahead and pull her back. But for me, y'all already know the drill. I don't really do the baby hair. I just went ahead and cut her off. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump right back into this texture. So like I said, soft, light, yucky unit, you guys. Texture. The body on this. You guys, look at the body. Look how it's bouncing and flowing with me. This is so gorgeous. The waves, the curls. I am just in love with the unit. It is just bouncing and flowing with me. You would think because she's so long, it really wouldn't have too much of a bounce. But that's the layers helping the unit, dolls, because when you have a longer unit, you want layers. You want layers so that that unit can move with you. No layers, it's going to look drab and really flat, and you gonna be mad and complaining, and you know, we ain't got time for that. So the layers are really helping this out as far as like helping it move and flow, and the waves and the big barrel curls, because it's giving it more volume. So I just love the entire, like that whole movement of the unit, because we want our units to look as natural as possible. Now, I would also recommend when you're taking this out of the unit to go through her with a wide tooth comb as well as your vent brush. Now, the wide tooth comb is not really going to give it too much volume, but it is going to separate the curls a little bit, right? Just a little bit, you want to separate the curls. You can also finger play with this unit as well. Now, the vent brush is definitely going to give it more volume. If you don't want the wig to be big, don't use the vent brush. But for me, you know, the bigger the better, because I'm extra. So yeah, I went ahead and went in with my vent brush there because I wanted to get as much volume as I could out of the unit. But just remember, wide tooth comb and or your vent brush. Go ahead and jump into the color story, you guys. So this comes with your regular 1, your 1B, and your 2. Pause. I have gotten a lot of comments on other videos when I talk about like what's new in wigs, that the girls, listen, Sensationnel, they want that number 4. You guys have to bring back the number 4. You and another wig brand I'm not going to mention on this video. Where's 4? That's the brown color. You know, some of the ladies, they don't want to just, you know, they want a natural color, but they don't want it so dark. You know, everybody's on a 1 or a 1B or a 2. A lot of the ladies, especially the ladies and gents who watch me, are 4s. So go ahead and just, you know, think on it right quick. But anywho, more color stories right here, you guys. Balayage Caramel, Balayage Fury Red, Balayage Gold, Balayage Sunkissed, and what I'm wearing, the Beige Blonde. So that's the colors that the unit does come in. I think all of them are going to be absolutely gorgeous. For me, I would definitely stick with the natural colors or just go all out with the Beige Blonde. But once again, it's definitely up to you. I would even try that Balayage Sunkissed. That would be pretty because you would see the Sunkissed part right on the edge of the unit. So the install on unit 10, to be honest, it was like mad simple. Like, oh, I was so happy because you guys already know I'm minimalistic. The less work, the better. Went ahead and cut the 360 lace all around. Went under the unit with my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzing powder. And I also went in the parting area with my matte concealer in NC45 dolls. Went ahead and put that thing on my head there. And you know what? I didn't really have to add any heat to this. You can if you want to just flatten her out here at the crown of the unit, but it's definitely going to be up to you. There was really no need for me to put any heat in it. Also, if you want to add mousse to tame the unit a bit, you definitely can. I didn't want the unit to be tamed. I wanted it to be as big as possible, but you definitely can tame the curls and have them look a little bit more uniformed if you go in with a little bit of mousse. And like I said before, I went in with my vent brush and my wide tooth comb just to add as much volume as I could. Decided on not shifting the unit like I said I was, but then I'm like, you know what, the way that it's styled with these short bangs here, it's going to look a bit off kilter. So I decided against doing that. But I wasn't in the mirror no longer than maybe 15 minutes and I was ready to film. So that's going to be a plus. Like I said, it's also a glueless unit too. So I mean, even though she extra, she really is going to be a wear and go for me. You know, like I could just put this on and go about my business. Now I did go in with hairspray, really light hairspray this time, you guys. I didn't want to do it too hard because once again, I wanted to keep the integrity of the volume and the movement of the wig. So I just kind of sprayed the bangs because I wanted to make sure that those flares were where they needed to be. So I sprayed it to about $19.99 and I was good to go. You guys, if you're new here, if I spray my wig any further back past $19.90, that means that wig is hard, girl. So the closer to $2,000 I get, the lighter. But yeah, that's just a KSQUAD thing. But yeah, I wasn't in the mirror no longer than 15 minutes and I was ready to film. So I'm just going to go ahead and give my thoughts on the pros and cons, ma'am. Really, there is, this isn't really a con. Could this have been a frontal? I'm thinking she could. She could have been a frontal, but I'm okay that she's not. So that's not really a con. More of a deal breaker type of deal, right? Another con, obviously, this is going to tangle and shed for days, ma'am. So be careful with this. Right now, I'm not getting too much of either, but trust and believe. If you wear this, the nape is going to tangle and shed. It is a 30-inch unit. It's also beige blonde. Usually with dyed colors like that, you're definitely going to get a bit of tangling and shedding, but also keep in mind these are synthetic units. And we're, you know, us synthetic wig wearers, we're kind of aware of what can go on with that. So just go ahead and keep that in mind. Once again, not a con, more of a, you know, it is what it is type of deal. Now, as far as the pros, they're definitely going to outweigh the cons, ma'am. The pros, for me, no lie, the length. I love the 30 inches on this one. I know it's weird. I usually don't go for that, but I'm here for the extraness of the unit. Like I said, I think it being 30 inches and with the big barrel curls and the waves, it is definitely pushing that body and volume. So I'm okay with it. One more con, heavy. The unit is heavy. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that in the cons. The unit is a bit heavy. For me, it is a little bit of a con. I do have a smaller sized head, so it's just like, it's kind of wearing, you know, it's heavy, girl. It's heavy. So that's going to be a con. But like I said, jump back to the pros. Color is on point. The length is great for me. It's not a big deal. Whatever. For you, it could be a deal breaker, but I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, the volume in the body and the entire, like the bangs, all of that, definitely going to be the star of the show with this wig. It is just absolutely gorgeous. I think Sensationnel just did a really great job with this one. So I'm definitely going to give this my charisma stamp of approval, dolls. The pros are definitely proing. Go ahead, head over to that link down below. Purchase Unit 10. Okay, you guys, that's pretty much it for my review. If you enjoy my content, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Also, follow me on Instagram and TikTok at latesha-kharizma for more beauty and hair-related content, dolls. And I will see you in the next review. Stay beautiful and blessed as always. Bye.